Hello, investors. This is Ted Zhang, Portfolio Manager at Revere Asset Management. Today is Friday, October 10th, 5:08 p.m., coming to you from New York City. Well, a lot of things happened today, and we'll look at the GROTECTION gauge first and dive right into it. Market leaders, we have a yellow sub arrow that could quickly change to a red sub arrow if things deteriorate further. Short-term trend, RSP mid caps, multiple closes below the 21 EMA, so that is red. S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, first close below 21 EMA, so we have a yellow sub arrow there. And with the second close below the 21 EMA, the green will likely turn to neutral and turn to red. Medium-term trend, RSP Dow mid caps close below the 50-day. The second close below, that'll definitely go to neutral or even red. And then the long-term trend is still up above all the 200-day moving averages. What happened today? U.S. and China tensions lead to steep market sell-off. As you can see, it was blood red across the table. 21 over 21 list, down 3.57%. Two stocks up, zero neutral, 19 down. Turbo 12, down 5.62%. Three stocks up, one neutral, eight down. Big 8 down 3.43%, RG8 down 3.62%, S&P 500 down 2.71%, RSP down 2.25%, Qs down 3.47%, QQEW down 3.04%, Dow Jones down 1.9%, midcaps down 2.84%, Russell down 3.01%, Global 60/40 equities bonds down 1.41%, the GROTECTION down 2.38%, and Turbo down 3.2%. So jumping right into a chart of the S&P 500. You can see huge damage done. Sliced through the 8 and 21. It was a really calm morning. We're actually trending up higher, and the news came out that he's going to retaliate and potentially impose tariffs, which was just announced in after hours. That he's going to have imposed 100% additional tariffs on November 1st if nothing changes. And that is leading to a further gap down. We're down 68 basis points after hours, cracking the 50-day moving average. RSP down 55 basis points after hours, cracked the 8, 21, and 50 on the largest volume since really the start of this bull run. The Qs, outside reversal, largest volumes at the start of the bull run as well. Cracks 821 and down another 80 basis points, likely that really pretty much right at the 50-day. Equal weighted, cracking the 50-day now. Again, largest volume since the move has started. Dow Jones breaks to 821 and closes right at the 50-day, slightly below on elevated volume. Midcap cracks the 821 and 50. Russell, same thing, cracks the 821 and but still above the 50. The VIX up 32% above 20, so that's definitely a huge warning sign or taking that reduced exposure. The dollar, that rally as well, and rejecting this 100 level for now. Gold, up day on these fears. Silver, up day as well after yesterday's reversal on the fears today. And then Bitcoin, huge sell, down 3.7%. And then bonds popped as well on this fear and the uncertainty. So you can see TLT popped as well as BND. So with that being said, that is it from the inter-asset correlation. Let's go to the tail of the tape. We'll go one by one as there's many changes. I just got alerted actually by something. Ethereum, like Bitcoin, is cracking this 3,800 level, and Bitcoin really just sliced the 8, 21, and 50-day moving averages. So I want to go to the tail of the tape real quick, and let's take a look. So market state, short-term pullback since pretty much every major index cracked 8 and 21 EMAs. Stochastics all turned red to 6, turned down to 6, or sorry, the 6 major indexes saw stochastics turn down. RG8 all turned down as well. NASDAQ still up, but that's likely to turn down. Dollar's neutral, but could start turning up. Yield still neutral and potentially can turn down as bonds see a bid. VIX 21.66, up about 32%. CNN Fear and Greed to 29 now, minus 24, down from 53. And actually, we still have the bull case on with the one more close below the 21 EMA. We're going to enter the bear case. News: Trump threatens retaliation. Markets deep sells off, and after the markets, you can see on the right side of my screen, crypto huge sellers right now, as Trump imposed those tariffs on the market. And there must be more news because we just triggered some even more massive sell-offs right now after hours. So not sure exactly what the news just dropped, but we know that Trump imposed the 100% tariffs starting November 1st. You can see this enormous volatility right now on the right side of my screen in crypto as things tick. All right, so today's keys, we're watching the S&P versus the 8 EMA and all-time highs. Of course, we closed well below all those. Qs, same thing, and Russell, same thing as well. Day count consolidation, one to huge down one day below the 8 EMA, one day below the 21 EMA. Action, like I showed, we gapped up 14 basis points based and then trend down day on Trump threats. Sectors, really the only sectors that were up were staples, gold, and silver. So that already tells the story that market participants are getting defensive. Dollar is down, 7 out of 8 S&P 500 sectors are down. Semis, China, solar, RK, quantum were all down. The GROTECTION, we sold SSO and Ethereum, 1.31 beta, 3.58% open heat. And Turbo, we did a lot. Sold TNA, sold TQQQ, sold Ethereum, Circle, BMNR, BABA, and trimmed NVIDIA, Tesla, LEU. 1.22 beta, 3.44% open heat. Bottom line is US and China tensions lead to a steep sell-off. Monday, we're watching the S&P versus the 50-day, the Qs versus the 50-day, and the Russell versus the 50-day. So a lot of things happened today, but let's dive into it. And I want to quickly review crypto during this volatility right now. See, this is some enormous move. Bitcoin down 9% today. Ethereum down 16% today. Sol just straight down 18.5% today. XRP down 23% today. This really looks like a potential top for crypto now at this point. Just unreal action, unreal volatility because of Trump tariffs. Let's look at after hour SPY. SPY down 63 basis points. Qs down 83 basis points. IWM down 1%. Mid caps down. Well, it's not ticking after hours actually. So yeah, a lot of volatility. We've got defensive, and you just never know what can happen. Yeah, just got another downside alert. You see Bitcoin's cracking 110,000 now. And wow, there's complete liquidations right now in crypto. And give me 1 second. We'll jump right into reviewing the portfolio actually, and then we'll get to the 21 over 21 list and the Turbo 12 list. There's definitely huge. Okay, so going over the rest of the Turbo's portfolio, let's start off. Well, we did the S&P. NVIDIA, it's down 1.75%. We cut it in half because of this outside day candle breaking the EMA in the top of the base. Tesla breaks 21 EMA. We cut in half again. Likely we'll stop out the rest next week. MP actually up on these in after hours on these tariff wars and rare earth critical mineral wars. CRW V reversed down 3% today after rejecting 150. LEU made new high over 400, reversed, and now down 4% after hours. We cut this in half as well. Small piece left. MU cracks the EMA, and then Hood as well cracks the EMA. In Grow, PPH cracks the EMA. IBIT down another 7% after hours, cracking the 8 and 21. Dash cracking the 8 and 21. NVIDIA cracking the 8 and 21 as well. NBIZ still above the 8. Tesla cracking the 8 and 21. Snow reverse makes new high, reverses back in outside the reversal, right on the 8 EMA. INOQ now after hours down 2%. Today we cracked the 8, pretty much at the 21 now. And then BE down 4.5% after hours, and then Palantir down 2.8% on the outside day. So those are the review of the portfolio. Let's go over the 21 over 21 list. Pretty much all down today. We'll talk about the one green name that was up, which is NP. That's due to the critical rare earth restrictions. And then the big down names, Hood down 8.8%, cracking the 8. A-Lab down 8.5%, cracking the 8 and 21. CRDO down 8.15%, cracking the 8 and 21. MU down 5.58%, cracking the 8 EMA. Palantir outside day, cracking the 8 and 21, down another 2.8% after hours. Tesla down another 2.2% after hours, cracking the 8 and 21. And then NVIDIA down another 2% after hours as well, down 5%. First Solar down 3.6%, cracked the 8 today, back to the 21. Dash cracks the 8 and 21. Snow cracks right at the 8. STX breaks below the 21. EQT cracks the 8 and 21. CoreWeave reverses, still above the 8. Net outside reversal cracks the 8 and 21. ANET reversal outside reversal. MBIS makes new high, reverses, but still above the 8. LDU almost bearish engulfing. METC rare earth name up 2% today. KRMN was up 30 basis points, but now down 2% after hours, cracking the 8 EMA. Bloom Energy was up 25 basis points, but now after hours down 5%. And then down names, AOI down 16% today. Huge outside reversal. BMNR down 11% today, another 6.4% after hours. INOQ down 8.8%, cracking the 8. CRDO already talked about. Baidu, China, down 8%, another 2.5% after hours. And then soon down 6.5%, another 8.5% after hours. Herein, down 6% and down another 12.5% after hours. Just some insane action today. That's a review. We're definitely lightening up our exposure and our temperature and attitude towards the markets. But as always, we're focused on risk management here. This is why what we do at Revere. That being said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. It is Friday, October 10th. You can email me at ted@revereasset.com if you have any questions. Twitter, X is Ted H. Zhang. Phone is 855 Real Wealth. That is 855-732-5932. Website is revereasset.com. And then social media is at Revere Asset on YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok. That being said, this is Ted Zhang with Revere Asset Management, telling it like it is. Thank you for listening and have a good rest of your weekend.